Hello, Piggy players. Welcome to Piggy Theories, a Piggy-style game theory spin-off, because, let's face it, we need MatPat on this game, and soon. Today, we are going to be theorizing about whether or not the player character, yes, Carl Stratford, my man, police officer, actually has an immunity to the infection. Yes, we are going to be looking at how he is immune to the infection, so let's get right into this theory. Okay, let's go to my source material. Piggy, the infection. Let's read the description. In the city of Lucella, police officer Carl Stratford is investigating the mysterious infection of many civilians and the disappearance of George Piggy. Throughout the search for George, Carl finds many new friends and other survivors, and even fellow police officer Doggy. Will Carl be able to find George Piggy and stop the infection spreading around Lucella? And could he actually be immune to this infection? And who is the mysterious memory? And what are his origins? Piggy the Infection is based on the widely popular Roblox horror survival game, Piggy. Piggy is about finding keys and other supplies to try to escape from the infected, taking over the fictional city of Lucella. Piggy was made by Minitoon and is originally based on the children's show Peppa Pig. Minitoon got the idea to develop Piggy after playing a Peppa Pig Survival the Killer game. Piggy takes place in an alternate future Peppa Pig reality. This is all the stuff I know about Piggy so far, but we want to look at this. Could he actually be immune to this infection? Yes, could he actually be immune to this infection? And I think so. Now, let's explain why. Okay guys, so here is the reasons why I think the player character is actually immune to the infection. So if you notice, at the end of the school chapter, you know, it says, your player character says, "I don't feel too well." And then next scene you see is you at the hospital. And Bunny dragging you across in the hospital bed. So what does this mean? That means that you got attacked by the infected teacher. But here's the thing. It didn't infect you. It just made you a little sick. But it didn't actually infect you. So like some point during like trying to save Bunny in the actual story of Piggy, like your character gets attacked by the teacher. And then, you know, they don't get infected. So what's the cause for this? Well, they're immune to the infection. It's not because they were able to give you a vaccine in time. Because at the time, they didn't even have a proper vaccine. So that wouldn't make sense if they had given you one, right? And Mr. P flees the scene because he thinks you and Bunny are going to be infected soon. So that's why he gives Bunny a rushed potion to try to, you know, to try to make herself immune from the infection as well, in case you were to become infected. Luckily you didn't, because that would defeat the purpose of the story. And trust me guys, it's not just for story elements. There have been people who have actually been immune to viruses in the past. This is not a coincidence. This is just basic Piggy lore. This is just a basic Piggy lore drop right now. So yeah, basically, you're immune to the infection because the teacher attacks you. You don't get infected throughout the whole story. It could be because you're a human, although in another video, I want to explain how bacon is actually what happens like when a normal human comes in contact with the Piggy infection. Well, so basically, the reason why he's immune to the infection could be because he's been exposed to it a lot over the story, but that would mean he would build an immunity later in the story. So that would have to mean that he develops it early on in the story. Maybe even way before the story even starts. Maybe he was born with it. You know, that could be a thing. He could have been born with the infection. I mean, not with the infection, but with the immunity to the infection. I mean, you never know, but yeah, I think he was probably born with the immunity to the infection. But the reason why he is actually immune is because, like, you know, he can get attacked by an infected and still not get infected. But the thing is, if he comes in contact with the source of the infection, then he cannot, he gets it. He gets the infection if he comes too close in contact with the source. So yeah, guys, that is basically my theory. I know it isn't very long. It's probably not going to be long as the theory about Bacon and Piggy being connected. But anyway, guys, that's basically it. I will see you on the flip side of the trident. Goodbye.